Bill's third reading, the Anti-Homosexuality Bill 2023.
Honorable Asumani Basalirwa.
Right Honourable Speaker and honourable members, I beg to move that the bill entitled the Anti-Homosexuality Bill 2023 be read for the third time and do pass. I beg to move.
Honorable members, I put a question that the Anti-Homosexuality Bill 2023 be read the third time and do pass. Those in favor say aye, to the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act entitled the Anti-Homosexuality Act 2023.
Bill passed and title settled. Congratulations. Honorable members, we hear and recognize the voices of human rights experts. However, we are alive to the mind and the spirit of the framers of the Constitution. We recognize that the Constitution contains non-derogable rights, and in this process, the House has striven to recognize those rights. However, the norms and aspirations of people of Uganda will always remain supreme. Whatever we are doing for the people of Uganda. This House will not shy to restrict any right to the extent of the House recognizes, protects and safeguards the sovereignty of this country, the morals of this country, the cultures, and will always legislate for our people. That is what the majority have done today in this House, the 389 members of Parliament. They have spoken as provided for under Article 11, 12, 13, and Article 38(1) of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank the Committee of Legal. I want to thank the legal brains in this House. I want to thank Honorable Asuman Basalirwa, Attorney General, and in a most special way, the Leader of Opposition, and in a very, very special way, the Members of Parliament. And I want to thank my brother Fox. Honorable members, I also want to thank myself for taking a very bold decision. The intimidation I got today, but I thank God we have been strong. And I want to tell you, government has been very supportive. We want to thank the President, thank government for supporting us throughout this bill. AG, do you have something to say? Chief Whip is the government.
Right Honourable Speaker, dear colleagues, as government, we are enjoined to create harmony and to allow Parliament exercise its mandate as a legislature. Today, Parliament has exercised its mandate. It has made a decision for us all as a nation, I want to congratulate Honorable Asmani Wasaliwa, the mover of the bill. I want to thank the Right Honorable Speaker for presiding over the August House. I want to thank the committee of the whole House. I want to thank all of you for the job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Basalirwa.
Right Honourable Speaker, I want to thank you, but particularly thank the honourable members of Parliament.
There is a procedural matter from Honorable.
Madam Speaker, the colleagues who are saying, yeah, I have been here. This exercise we went through and we came to the same conclusion. This bill was nullified. So listen to me. Madam Speaker, the procedure issue I am raising. Honorable Fox Odoi rose through the ranks of State House to become a principal private secretary acting at one time. If I am allowed, I will bring evidence here that the person who appointed the Fox Odoi at one time to be acting principal private secretary signed this bill at a press conference was the same person sending Fox to go to court. That's why last time I asked here, was the government supportive? So the procedure issue I am raising, Madam Speaker, is whether the same person who sent Fox Odoi to court will not send Fox Odoi.
There is an order from Honorable Peter.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. First of all, Honorable Semoja has said he has been here. I also want to confirm I have been here. The time he came is the time I came. Is Honorable Semoja in order to begin insinuating that Honorable Fox Odoi was sent to court as a proxy by head of state of this country? Is in order?
Honorable members, honorable members, what is being said is just hearsay.
Clarification.
We cannot confirm whether honorable, and I think he's in his right mind to go to court himself. No, we are not going to interrogate you. We are not in the court. He's in his right mind. He can go to court on his own. Nobody has to use him.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, the late Speaker, Right Honourable Jacob Olanya, would always say, the majority will have their say and the majority will have their way. Today, you permitted me as a minority to have my say. And the majority had their way. That is how democracies work. I thank you.
Thank you. Honorable, let's finish.
Right Honourable Speaker, I want to once again thank you. And more particularly, I want to thank colleagues, members of Parliament, one, for turning up in large numbers and denying the Honourable Fox Odoi the opportunity to go back to court on account of quorum. I really want to thank you so much for the patience. I want to thank you so much for the commitment. I want to thank you so much for putting this country and our voters at the center of this cause. What we have done really is for the people of Uganda. It is beyond us as individuals, but really the people of Uganda. I want to thank my committee. Incidentally, I'm also a member of the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee. But I want to thank the committee. Right Honourable Speaker, when I appeared before the committee, I was interrogated. You can imagine appearing before a committee where Fox is and is asking all sorts of questions. I stood my ground, but I also learned a lot from him. It is where I actually learned that he's a homosexualist. but not a homosexual. So I want to thank the committee for the interaction, the guidance we received. But above all, Right Honourable Speaker, I want in a special way to thank you for the support, for the encouragement. I am aware that the intimidation was not only extended to you, it came to me. But we've been able, and all of us, I am aware, being threatened with the visa restrictions, travel restrictions. These homosexuals have been jamming my phone with the nudity, profanities, and abuses, thinking that we would relent. I know what I have gone through is what all of you have gone through in one way or the other. But we want to thank you. We only have to pray, Right Honourable Speaker, that my colleague in Entebbe takes the signing of this bill as a priority. And the gesture he exhibited last time should be the gesture he should exhibit this time.
Thank you.
So that we don't come back here and we are talking about 60 days of elapsing. I want to thank you.
Thank you, members. In the public gallery, we have Pastor Martin Semper, activist and founder of Makerere Church. And we have Straight Nation, a civil society organization advocating for protection and promotion of traditional family. He is accompanied by Mr. Kintu Solomon, Jonah, his personal assistant. They have been here the whole day to watch the proceedings. And I want to thank our very good journalists. Thank you so much for staying the whole day. And tomorrow we still have another bill. Please come. And
thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. I would like to thank you, Right Honourable Speaker, for braving the stress of the day, but in a special way congratulate my old friend and comrade Osmani Wasalirwa for offering leadership. Parliaments are defined by not the numbers in the House, but by definitive moments like this. And the annals of history will make recollections as to what we stood for. I believe this should be the beginning of a fresher conversation about the kind of country we are. And I hope we are not grandstanding in doing what we did today. Right Honourable Speaker, and I hope should any citizen, by exercising their right to go to court, the Land Attorney General will be on the side of Parliament this time round. The curious casual presence of the Prime Minister has been observed today. I hope, you see, the other time we were undone by the Prime Minister over the time. And the Prime Minister has been casually present, but we take a note. I hope it won't be a precursor for another round of wasting taxpayers' money and resources. I noted that her casual absence and has been curiously observed, and we take a note. Right Honourable Speaker, I want to thank you, and I hope the head of state, speaking in tongues the previous day, will be able this time around to speak right on this particular law. We took note of his speech in tongues, sounding scientific at some stage, and without conclusion, Right Honourable Speaker. I hope. Now let me end by congratulating the chair of my chair of the legal committee for really moving this bill the way she's done. It was a very good report, and the attendant amendments. I congratulate you, all the comrades. Thank you.
Thank you. Chair, Legal Committee.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I would like to thank you, first of all, for entrusting the legal committee with this bill. And I would like to thank all that appeared before us from Monday 9th up to Saturday when we went through long meetings. I would like in a special way to thank the members of the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee. I wish they would stand up for recognition. Thank you so much. I would also like to thank the committee. I would like to thank the committee of the whole House. You made this work possible. Madam Speaker, I thank you in a special way. You made it possible too. This morning I was bombarded minute after minute with calls from the press. They were asking me what the report contains. I said, please come at 2. It's not yet a public document. And I thank God that it has taken this course, at least for the children of this country. What we have been seeing on WhatsApp, I'm so relieved that it has taken this course in terms of what we have passed. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The originator of the bill, Honorable Bahati. Say something. But in a special way, we want to thank Dr. Baryomosi for those 2 amendments. You've saved us.
Madam Speaker, I want in a special way to thank the 11th Parliament that the work which we started in 2009 has been completed and completed well. Very difficult tasks like this have always been completed by other people. I remember the fight against slavery in the UK. I remember the
Please, Honorable, continue.
No, let me move on. I remember the work against slavery in the UK, which was started by Wilberforce, was completed 25 years after actually he had gone. And I remember the biblical work of Moses was completed by Joshua, now who is us man. But at the end of the day, to see that we have come together as the 11th Parliament to make a statement and protect the future of our children, I always say the glory goes back to God.
Amen. Government.
Madam Speaker, I think when God is with us, even in the most difficult circumstances, I think we should thank Fox Odoi for having taken us to court, because he has helped us to do this in a more thorough way. Thank you, the Wild.
Thank you.
Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, first of all, I wish on behalf of government to extend salutations to the Parliament of Uganda for exhibiting the highest degree of solidarity. That even if we differ politically, even if our shades of opinion in this House do differ, but on matters of protecting the future of the young people of Uganda, we have stood and we have come out clearly that Uganda is bigger than all of us. Right Honorable Speaker, the passing of this bill into law has demonstrated clearly that this Parliament recognizes the fact that the order of nature is loud and clear. And the order of nature is a man goes with a man. A man goes with a woman, sorry. For clarity, let me repeat that in passing this bill into law, this Parliament has demonstrated clearly that the order of nature is clear. That a man goes with a woman. A he-goat goes with a she-goat. A cock goes with a hen. A bull goes with a cow. Right Honorable Speaker, we have further demonstrated that even as practicing Christians and Muslims, even Satan did not approach Adam. Satan approached Eve. If Satan can approach Eve, who are you and me, charged with the responsibility of having dominion over all other creatures, to say a man can go with a woman, a man can go with a man? So, Right Honorable Speaker, on behalf of government, our support is not in doubt. The first support was demonstrated when the Ministry of Finance issued the certificate of financial implication within a record time. Today in this House, the leader of government business, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, was equally present to demonstrate the commitment and the support of government. To those who may not agree with us, we want to submit to you and say, sorry, Uganda is a sovereign state run under its own laws. And we have done our part for God and our country, Uganda. I beg to submit.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Thank you, Abudu. Thank you so much. I know I got you from very far. I now adjourn the House to 2 tomorrow.
We always stand.